Hi, I'm Mandy James from The Steve Shannon Show on 97 ZOK, and welcome to my living room for an episode of Netflix and Chilled... Wine, a video series dedicated to two things that I love doing the most in this world: binge watching Netflix originals and having a nice bottle of wine. So if you love putting on your yoga pants and lounging around all day and watching Netflix until it's basically judging you, you know what I mean when it asks you, are you still watching House of Cards? Duh, like what else do I have to do? Then go ahead and grab yourself a glass and a bottle of wine and let's get started. This week I'm drinking Stella Rosa. It's a Moscato d'Asti. I really like their red sweet wine, so I thought I would try the white. And what we're watching this week is called 7 Seconds. It's a brand new show. It's a drama series that centers around the death of a 15-year-old African-American boy and the white cops who conspire to cover up the crime. By the way, did I mention that it's 11 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday? Don't judge. Let's go ahead and get started. We've got a young guy driving an SUV, and he's on the phone. Okay, there's just been an accident. Whatever it was, it came out of nowhere. He's looking around, but he doesn't see anything that he's hit. He sees something. I'm hoping it's an animal. It's a bicycle. But there's nobody around. There's nobody on it. Cops are on the scene now, but I'm already getting kind of a shady vibe because they pulled up in a Dodge Charger, but it's not a cop car. The cops knew what his name was too, which is suspicious and weird. Oh, we've got a shoe and some blood. I'm definitely getting a vibe that these cops are dirty cops. One of the main characters' names is Pete, or Petey, and he's got a wife who's pregnant, and he was rushing to see her at the hospital. She was having some problems with the baby. Okay, this guy is really shaken up, and I can tell that he feels really, really bad. And knowing that somebody's helping him try to cover it up, I think is going to really start to get to him. Just a feeling that I'm getting so far. Okay, I don't want to spoil any of this for you, but when you watch 7 Seconds, make sure to pay very close attention to the details, specifically the paper birds. Hey, we've got some day drinking. Interesting, the person day drinking appears to be a prosecuting attorney. So the cops left the boy's body there and he was found by somebody's dog. Plot twist. So Petey, the guy who hit the 15-year-old boy on his bicycle, yeah, he's a cop. He just showed up on the scene and flashed his badge. And the boy is alive. He's not dead like they thought. The cops thought that he was dead. Imagine how much trouble they're going to be in when they find out that this little boy is still alive. Okay, this prosecuting attorney, this girl is a mess. She's on stage singing karaoke. Been around the world and I, Girl almost got herself killed. That's right, just lay back and take a little nap. Not while you were watching the show, that's what she's doing. We just got introduced to a detective who's actually kind of cute and very charming. Here's the vibe that I'm getting from this show so far. So Petey, the cop, wants to turn himself in because it was an accident. His friends who came to clean up the mess don't want him to turn himself in because they're saying he's a white cop and the kid was black, that it wasn't actually an accident, and they're going to paint it to make it look like they're out to get the African-American kids. So it's so interesting to see what really happens. So there's some laughable, cute moments in here too. I'm not going to tell you what they are though. I'm a little mind blown right now. Like if you've ever watched House of Cards or Homeland, you really start to learn and get an idea as to what really goes on behind closed doors when it comes to our government. And 7 Seconds is kind of like that in a way that it gives you a behind the scene look as to what possibly really goes on when it comes to police departments and corruption, and what cops are willing to do for each other when it comes to protecting each other from crimes. And she may be an alcoholic, but I'm starting to think that this assistant prosecutor is actually a lot smarter than I've been giving her credit for. Ah, she is smarter than I'm giving her credit for. She definitely was a detective. She had pointed out some very important facts about the car that they just looked at in the impound lot that belongs to the man that they're trying to pin this accident on, who's just some homeless guy. I really think the assistant prosecutor is going to be the one to solve this case. And right at the very end, the assistant prosecutor didn't show up for the case to prosecute Dorsey, the guy that they're trying to pin this crime on. And the detective from the narcotics unit who's trying to help cover it up is not happy about it, and I think he's onto her already. He's probably going to be the one to see to it that she goes down. Oh, this is getting so good. So the assistant prosecutor is now at the crime scene, and she's doing some investigating of her own. And again, not to spoil anything for you, but there is somebody who's been watching this crime scene the entire time, but I don't know who it is. And neither will you unless you watch 7 Seconds on Netflix. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4 glasses, and not because I drank 4 glasses while watching the show, but that's just how my rating system rolls, you know, like 4 stars, meaning it's pretty good and I can't wait to keep watching, and I think you're gonna wanna watch it too. If you love crime drama series that include solving crimes and uncovering conspiracies, then you're really gonna love 7 Seconds on Netflix. If there's something that you think that I should be watching next on Netflix and Chilled, please let me know, and make sure that you're subscribing to ZOK TV so you can catch every episode of Netflix and Chilled ... wine. Until next time.